Greetings and blessings, family. Today we are here at the heels of City Hall demanding that the test for specialized high schools here in New York City is not removed. By removing the tests that allow folks, black, brown, and indifferent, to get into specialized high schools in New York City, we're saying that our kids are not smart enough to make it. We're saying that we need to dumb down the system in order for our children to succeed, and that is absolutely not true. What I do know is that when I was in high school, we had prep, we had training, we had assistance with understanding and learning the material on the test in order to pass. At the time when I was in high school, 40 and 50% of the specialized schools were black and brown. And today that is not the case, not because we can't pass a test, not because we don't have the knowledge or the skill set, but because the prepping for those tests are no longer included in the school system. Because the urgency on making sure that every child, no matter what their color, have equitable amounts of getting into a specialized school is not a priority for New York City. And in fact, as Mr. John Kirsten Foy said earlier today in the press conference, it seems as though the decisions that are being made for children who are born and raised here in New York City are being made by folks who are not from New York City. New York City does things differently every single time. When you take away our children's ability to learn in an equitable fashion, you will get challenged. When you take away our children's rights to be able to flourish at the same rate as our white counterparts, you will receive a challenge. Here, again, we are at City Hall. We are all together. You have the Peacemaker family, you have Miss Abby's kids, you have Freedom Youth LLC, you have Never Be Caged, you have Style by Miracle, you have Bronx Nan, who was here earlier, and many others who stand in support, along with the public advocate Jumaane D. Williams, to make sure that nobody takes away the opportunity for our children to succeed in any capacity, whether it is education, whether it is employment, whether it is economic inclusion. Understand that when you challenge those things for our children, you will get challenged right back. So, our ask is that the test not be removed. Our demand is that inside every school system you have prep so that every child has a fair opportunity and an equitable opportunity to pass this test. My name is Shaniqua Charles. I am the Executive Director of Miss Abby's Kids, and I'm also the co-founder of Never Be Caged, ending mass incarceration through the investment in our youth. Thank you very much, and I hope that you join us in this fight as well.
My name is Minister Kirsten John Foy. I'm the founder and president of the Arc of Justice, and today we've gathered in City Hall Park to affirm that A, our children are worth investing in. Our children's future is worth investing in, and we reject any premise that our children are not equally as capable as any other child from any other community. We're here to reject demagoguery and reject racial division. We're here to reject the plan that the mayor has put forth to eliminate the specialized high school test in the name of diversity. So we're here to push back against the exclusion of many of our opinions from this debate about how we improve our system for all of our children and not just focus on a handful of them. So we're here today to affirm several policies. A, we need to double the number of specialized high schools in our system. We need a minimum of 2 specialized high schools in every borough. We need gifted and talented programs in every district in our school system so that every child has equal access to those gifted and talented programs. We need to establish test prep in every qualifying middle school and intermediate school so that each child is equipped to take the test. We need to mandate that the Department of Education offer the test to every 7th grader and every 8th grader and allow the parents to make the decision about whether or not they want their child to take the test. We need to put guidance counselors in every 7th and every 8th grade school, every 7th and every 8th grade classroom. We need to make sure that those teachers have all of the resources that they need, that they don't have to beg, borrow, and steal to bring resources and supplies into their classroom. We need to reduce class sizes so that our teachers are not overburdened with all of what comes with a child into their classroom. We need to make sure that our system gives equal access to every child and focuses on 100% of our children and not the very few exceptional children that are self-driven, self-motivated, and already successful. Let's focus on the children that need our help the most. That's why we're out here to refocus this debate on the least among us, those that would be forgotten instead of those who are already on a path to greatness.